Whew, I just got really excited today because I've got some amazing news. If you didn't watch my last video on getting my electrical inspected, you definitely want to check that out. So today I had a surprise. I contacted the spray foam guy and I was really hoping that I could get them out next week. Unfortunately, they were all booked up all next week. But they have tomorrow available. Yay! So they're coming out here tomorrow to spray foam everything. So it is gonna be set and spray foam. It's gonna be set and spray foam. So I better make sure everything is exactly where it needs to be. So hey guys, if you are not familiar with my shed to house cabin conversion, then follow along. There's a playlist right up here. You can watch it from the very beginning. This has been a long process in the making, but it'll be well worth it. All right, so Eric was saying that I need to go through and tuck all of these guys in and attach them. Oh, and real quick. So Eric actually went through and finished this off. He came out here on lunch and just popped over and did it. So these, you have to tighten them and they're very hard to tighten. And I'm gonna say you probably will want to buy 2 of these just in case you break one. Better safe than sorry than having to run back to the hardware store, you know what I mean? So because this is a brittle plastic and they can break, especially if it's cold. So these screws turn, and as they turn, it's got these little wings. So this is designed more for drywall, so you can attach it in and it's not gonna flop around. So as you screw it, these little wings are supposed to tighten against the wall. I was having a hard time with that. They weren't doing anything, but obviously you can see Eric got them to work and they're now tied up against the side there. So they do adjust to fit what you have. So now I just need to punch my wire through, and I actually had bought one of these. Look at this. I know you guys were thinking that I didn't think of this, but I did. See, watch this. I think it'll fit. Yeah, I think that'll fit. So because this is supposed to be, you know, obviously weather tight, you want stuff getting in there, you run your wires through, you tuck them back in, and then you put this over just to keep everything weather tight. So all right, so today's plan of attack, I'm gonna go through and double check, I guess it'd be quadruple check at this point, quadruple check every wire connection, make sure everything's tight according to the instructor's suggestions. I'm also going to get rid of my extra hop over wire. So we're gonna take those off, rewire nut those on the, well, that one's fine. So maybe 1, 2, 3 that need it. Not too bad. And then 2 more things that I have to get done today. Well, 3 more things. I gotta clean everything out of this room. It's gotta be barren. The other thing I have to do is I have to get that pipe going down there. All right, I'm gonna get to work. crooked.
Hmm?
Sit here. Do you want me to hold it?
There she is. It'd be nice to have one to go down the center, but you don't need it.
That's just gonna be, the tongue and groove's pretty much just gonna...
It's just gonna sturdy your floor up a little bit.
So, you think if I put like some thin Luan plywood?
Honestly, if you put
Thin Luan plywood
your
over
hardwood
top?
boards up there, would be better than this stuff.
Well, yeah.
If you put a layer, if you have extra hardwood floor down, put a layer of the hardwood floor over top of this going the opposite direction.
Right.
And then it will sturdy it right up good.
Yeah, but that's a whole nother inch. If I put an inch on there, that's going to be pretty thick up there.
Yeah, but your floor is going to be a lot more solid.
What if I did like a thin, like 1/4 inch plywood?
Anything's going to help.
Right. I just need to save as much space as possible, but I think...
I mean, an inch is not that much to take up.
It is when you're up there, believe me. An inch matters.
I think I have...
Every inch matters.
I think I have 3/4 inch OSB in the barn. That might, I don't know.
I'd rather go like
You're gonna
1/4
need
inch.
at least one sheet. Yeah, anything up there is going to help.
Okay.
So, I won't worry about the center. If you, as long as you put something on top of these boards and screw it, that way it's going to tie them all in together. So they're not floating individually.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, and then what, you're going to put pink foam up here? Or
I don't know.
spray?
It's the styrofoam is what they said.
So then after they foam it, then you're going to go over top with like some tongue and groove or something?
Yeah, some tongue and groove. Yep. So
And then are you gonna tongue and groove the ceiling?
I think so.
Maybe we can look on Marketplace for cabin grade tongue and groove, so it's a lot cheaper. I know I've seen some on Marketplace that's like, they call it cabin quality.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay.
You want me to go try to find a bigger one of these?
Yeah. And then I'll get to spray foaming the last few little cracks that I'm finding everywhere.
Are you gonna make some coffee?
Yeah, I can run it quick and make some coffee. Are you trying to say you're cold?
I think it's coffee time.
It is, but it's also really cold time.
I know, my nose is running like crazy.
Let me see. It's not that cold. It's not frozen yet.
That's why you wear gloves. It's like a portable napkin.
I thought that's what the beard is for.
Get you out, then you go down to get it out of the beard.
To work it into the mustache more. So that's like your mustache
So you
wax.
go up. First you go up like this to try to get it out of the nose, and then when that doesn't work, you just go down. See how
The wrist flick works it into the mustache.
Down for the mustache, up for the nose.
So if you stick your tongue out, then you can help wax it.
That just catches anything left over.
All right.
So any of you guys that have kids, your kids like to eat their boogers because I find it the grossest thing. And my son will admit he loves to eat his boogers. And it's gross. Suzanne's caught him doing it too. And he says he likes it.
Well, you know what the saying goes. The apple doesn't fall far from the tree.
Okay, I'll admit it. When I was a kid, I had a favorite couch, and it was called the booger couch because I'd pick it and wipe it on the back of the couch. It didn't go on my mouth, it went on the back side of the couch.
Did you ever tell your mom that?
I don't know, but I think my
Your mom's watching this video.
I think when we moved the furniture, my sister was like, "Ew, what's all this hard stuff on the back of the couch?" I'm like, "That's my boogers I wiped on there."
Look at you all proud. Your mom is never going to invite us over for dinner again. She's going to be like, "No, honey, you're not allowed over here anymore."
Yeah. That's gotta get shoved up there a little bit.
Oh, right there? Yeah, that looks probably about right.
Right here.
Yeah, between the two lines. Yep. There's a reason for it. Man, it is a gorgeous morning. The sun is coming up earlier, staying out longer, and it's just beautiful. There goes my dog. Daddy! Look at the sun. Die! It's even more beautiful because we're getting it spray foam today. Come on, let's go. Hey, girls. Are you cold? Boy, you guys look a little chilly. You ready to put some water? I touched the horses to hay nets this winter. And they're looking the best I've ever seen them look. Come on, girl. Phew. You got your toy? What you gonna do with it? So it is gorgeous. Look at this sunshine. The snow is melting and there's a breeze picking up. So now we're getting the air conditioner effect. If you don't live in an area with snow, you can't appreciate the air conditioner effect. And that's when you have warm temperatures that melt the snow and then the wind kicks up, blows across that icy snow and creates coldness. So even though it's probably like 34 degrees right now, it's feeling more like 27 when the wind blows. All right, so they're pretty much done. They got a little touch-up stuff to do, but this is so far what we've got.
All right, so got 2 inches on the walls and 2 inches on the ceiling, and we just gotta do a little more cleanup and we'll be out of here.
So what is the R value of this gonna be?
It'll be 14 for 2 inches.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
And so this is closed cell.
Yep, closed cell. Yep. It doesn't soak up any moisture or anything like that. And makes the structure a lot sturdier. So.
Yeah, you're saying it was gonna firm it up so it's not
Yeah.
floppity. So
Yep.
if we do decide to move it, it'll be okay.
Yes, exactly. Yep.
And you were telling me that the stuff flexes a little bit too.
A little
so
bit,
like,
yeah. Yep, it will
Ow.
flex, but it's pretty sturdy, so already pretty hard. So it takes 24 hours to fully cure, but then after that, it's pretty rock solid. So.
whew, that looks great. And so you said that we can cut into this and it'll be okay.
Yeah, yeah, you can just Sawzall blade. Where are you going, through the roof or through the wall? Or?
I don't know. I'm just trying to think down the road.
Yeah, I mean, even a hole saw depends on how big of a chimney you're going out. If it's a 6-inch, you can get a 6-inch hole saw, and that will go through it. Otherwise, a Sawzall will go through it just fine for the wood blade.
Okay.
And yeah, shouldn't be bad.
Wow, looks good. Awesome. Well, thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
We're gonna really enjoy this working next week.
Yeah, it'll be a lot warmer.
Well, of course, the weather will be warmer too.
Yes,
So.
that will help.
All right, we're gonna come back over here and see how it looks now. They've gotten everything cleaned up and they've headed out, and holy cow, I need some sunglasses to handle the light coming off this snow. Now, out of curiosity, does anybody with solar panels know if your solar panels can pick up extra sun rays off the snow? Curious on that. Put your ideas down below. So here is, we decided to go for this instead of the spray foam. So this is a little bit cheaper. It would have cost, I don't know, maybe $200 to spray foam this whole area. So they went through and they put tape on all the joints, and it looks fantastic. It really looks good. You ready to go check it out? All right, here we go. Wow, oh man. What do you think, Tidy? She's like, what happened? So yeah, so they even got up into these cracks in here, which is a little bit harder area to do. So they actually, it's 2 inches of spray foam. I said it was gonna be 1.75, but it's 2 inches. And so I think the walls back there look good. There was a little bit of miscommunication about this area right here. When he sent me the quote, it said 1.75, but it was actually going down in a thickness of 2 inches. So it obviously covered over top of that just a little bit. So he had to go through and sand that whole wall down, because obviously those are going to be our nailers. So, yeah, so they went through and they cleaned that up for me, which is really, really nice. And it looks really good. I mean, look at like, this is why you really have to make sure all your wiring is correct, because once spray foam goes in, it's like game over. Like it's done. You're not changing that without ruining your wall.